Well, 13 Investigates is committed to pursuing accountability and transparency when it comes to our elected officials. In early September, Chief Investigator Darcy Spears reported on allegations of misconduct and violations of police department policy by Sheriff Kevin McMahill. Well, tonight, Darcy continues trying to break down the blue wall of silence.
Sheriff Kevin McMahill claims to know who he answers to.
I get to run this police department. I answer to all of you.
Those words from a public program on policing at the Mob Museum in July, where he also detailed who he doesn't answer to.
So the mayor doesn't get to tell the sheriff what to do. The city council doesn't get to tell the sheriff what to do. The county commission.
And that's true. Sheriff McMahill is an elected official without any group or body of people responsible for overseeing him.
I'm not asking for your blind support. When we make a mistake, we'll fess up. And we mess up, we fess up, right? And then we're going to fix it.
We decided to go to other elected officials to see what they would do. We're coming to this body after our multiple attempts to get this directly addressed by Metro have failed. On Monday, 13 Investigates sought input from County Commissioners Michael Naft and Jim Gibson and City Council members Cedric Creer and Francis Allen Polensky. They make up most of Metro's Fiscal Affairs Committee, the body that oversees and approves the department's budget as well as any legal settlements for Metro's alleged misconduct. Metro Sheriff McMahill has told Channel 13 that he holds himself and all Metro employees to a very high standard of conduct. Yet he has refused to address rampant rumors about his own alleged violation of department standards. Those alleged violations and rampant rumors align with what multiple sources have told 13 Investigates, that Sheriff McMahill is believed to have had an affair with a subordinate member of the department who is still employed at Metro. Neither the sheriff nor anyone else in the department has denied the allegations. When asked, Metro's Public Information Office said, "We don't comment on personnel matters." But these rumors go far beyond being a personnel matter. If true, it's at a minimum a conflict of interest and potentially abuse of office, abuse of power, and violation of the public trust. The subordinate in question is classified as an appointed employee. According to Metro's Personnel Policies Manual, appointed employees serve at the discretion of the sheriff. He determines their salary, their promotions, and they can be terminated by the sheriff at will. As for the sheriff himself, well, that's why we went to the meeting, because who holds him accountable? As elected officials, it is your obligation to get to the bottom of this and to ensure accountability if the alleged violations of Metro standards and ethics have occurred. That would be including conduct unbecoming an employee and acts evidencing moral turpitude. We look forward to following up with each and every one of you to see what, if any, action is warranted and is taken. Thank you for your time. None of the committee members addressed the allegations or asked any questions after I spoke. Sitting just feet away, the sheriff listened in silence, leaving as the public meeting, which lasted less than 10 minutes, was adjourned. Following Monday's meeting, I called and emailed the 4 Metro Fiscal Affairs Committee members in attendance. In a conversation about another matter, Commissioner Jim Gibson told me he had no comment on the allegations of misconduct involving the sheriff. We have not heard back from any of the other committee members. In our last report, we detailed the many attempts and ways we tried to reach Metro for answers before attending Monday's meeting, all of which were stonewalled. You can watch that story at ktnv.com. Darcy Spears, 13 Investigates.